Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Weight Off Free. I am Bree, and on my channel, I will take you guys through my weight loss surgery journey. I actually have a lot to share with you guys, so I won't keep you guys waiting any longer. Have not posted in a few weeks. I know it seems like forever, but I am sorry. As you guys know, I did get my surgery, my gastric sleeve, on May 25th. I am actually a little over 2 weeks post-op, so I had to take a couple weeks to myself so I can relax and heal properly. So my surgery was not scheduled until 1:30 p.m. So I had to get to the hospital by 11:30 the latest. My mom came to the hospital with me. She was there before I went back there for surgery, and when I woke up, she was there for my recovery. So once I had my surgery hospital gown on, I had to go give them a urine sample because they had to make sure that I wasn't pregnant, of course. They also gave me a shot in my stomach, which was called Lovenox. That is going to prevent me from having any type of blood clots. I also had to sign consent forms. I got to meet the anesthesiologist, sign a consent form for him, and I was also able to see my surgeon before surgery. So he explained to me the whole process, how long recovery was going to take, which was going to be 2 hours. And he told me how long the procedure was going to take, which would actually take, I think he said, almost close to 2 hours, I believe. My mom was the camera woman, so I'll insert some clips of what she captured.
First floor admissions, is that
Right here.
Okay, Brianna, so how are you feeling?
Fine.
And what did they just do to you?
Got my IV. Gave me an IV, and the IV gave me compression stockings, circulation. And now I'm just waiting for the surgery.
Oh, and what's your recovery time?
I don't know, 2 hours.
And you're able to have multiple
Multiple
visitors in your room?
Yes, once I recover and get in the room.
That sounds good.
Yep,
So you're excited?
I am.
Anxious? Nervous?
All three.
All right.
You never know what to expect.
Absolutely, especially on your first time ever in the hospital.
Yep, that's about it.
Okay.
You feel high? Yes.
Oh, so you're feeling something, huh?
Oh, no, I only have yes stuff. Thank you. I got a slimmer. Thank you.
On the way to the operating room.
And we will take care of it. Whenever you feel comfortable, just can go up the ramp.
First walk after surgery.
Hi guys, I'm here sitting in my hospital room. Surgery went well. A little weak, in a lot of pain. They told me that I was going to be a lot of pain because they have to inject a lot of air into your stomach, so it could be easier for them to get to the stomach organ. And I'm just like in so much pain. I walked a total of 3 laps already, and the pain is like still there. So I'm hoping that the pain will definitely subside, tomorrow or later on tonight. They just gave me some Dilaudid, so we'll see. My bestie just left not too long ago, so she walked in the hallways with me. So, but yeah, I I have a heart monitor on. But I'll let you guys know how everything is going. I actually didn't have an appetite to eat anything. They gave me broth. They gave me Jello. But they didn't do nothing for me. I didn't want it. I'm too full. So I just been eating on some ice chips. So, alright, well, I'll keep you guys posted. So, let me tell you guys how I felt when I woke up from anesthesia. Oh my gosh. When I tell you I have never felt pain like that ever, it's like, I don't even know how to even explain it. From a scale of 1 through 10, it was probably a 15. That's how bad the pain was. They said that the pain came from a bunch of air because the surgeon had to inject a lot of air into my abdomen to blow it up so they can get to my stomach organ easily. But when I say that that pain was unbearable, when I woke up from anesthesia, I was confused. I was lost. I did not know what just happened. I didn't even know I was in a hospital, to the point to where I was actually started to pull on the IVs on my hands to try to remove them because I did not know what was going on. The nurse literally had to tell me, it's okay. You know, she had to reassure me I was in a hospital. She said, you know, you just came out of surgery. You know, I know you're in a lot of pain. And I was like, okay, but I have to get rid of this pain. Please, please, how do I get rid of this pain? And she told me the only way that that pain is going to go away was if they give me some medicine, of course, and that I have to actually walk. You have to walk in order to release all of that trapped air in order to get some type of relief. And when I tell you, I was ready to walk right then and there. I was ready to walk. But she said I had to wait because I was already in recovery, but I had to wait for my my actual room to be ready for me to come. So, of course, like I said, I was starting to get really, really impatient. She did give me some pain medicine through my IV, and I think she probably gave me like 2 or 3 doses by the time it was time for me to go back upstairs to my room. And even when I went up there, it was just like, immediately, you know, they were like, can I give you anything? I said, no, I want to get up and walk. So I lied to you not, maybe 5 minutes after I was in my room, I was ready to walk. I was ready to walk. So I did get a chance to walk. Did that pain go away? Absolutely not. That walking, it did not help me at all. It did not. I was in so much pain. I literally walked maybe 4 times around just so I can get some of the gas out, but that still didn't work. So I know my nurse did give me Dilaudid. And let me tell you something. When I tell you that when I got that Dilaudid, that pain seemed to subside so much to where I wasn't as uncomfortable anymore. I actually felt really relaxed, calm, and I wasn't in that much pain. I forgot to also add that they put these leg compressor, I don't want to call them leg sleeves, but like leg compressors that they put on each of my legs. And when you connect them to the bed, they pump. They start to pump on your legs or whatever. And that's supposed to help with the circulation because, like I said, they don't want you to have any blood clots. So whenever I had to go to the bathroom or I felt like walking, because I was able to walk, you know, whenever I wanted to. The nurse told me all I had to do was just disconnect it and then go about my business. Then when I come back, make sure I connect it back. I know when I was in a hospital, I did not feel comfortable sleeping in the bed. I did not sleep in the bed until probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was more comfortable in the recliner. It wasn't that comfortable, but I felt like it was more comfortable because I did not feel like laying back at all. Another important fact. So before I was able to leave the hospital, they had to make sure that I was able to intake 20 ounces of fluid. If I could not get in 20 ounces of fluid by the time they wanted me to, I had to stay another night. And I wasn't trying to do that because, like I said, it wasn't even comfortable even sleeping in there. So, you know, like the little medicine cups that you would get, let me show you. These medicine cups, I had to drink 20 of these in order to be discharged from the hospital. So one of these is equivalent to 1 ounce. So whether it was Jello that they gave me, chicken broth, or even just water, I had to intake 20 of these in order to leave from the hospital. And I'm not gonna lie, it was not easy just to drink this. Even though they look so small, like a shot glass, this is not easy to even drink out of post-surgery. It almost felt like it was impossible. It took me a while, but I did it. So I only had to stay there the one night. And your taste buds tend to change after surgery too. Y'all, I cannot stress enough. I hate the texture of Jello now. I don't know what it is. I would probably never eat Jello the rest of my life. Maybe it's from having it so much before surgery, and then after surgery, it's like the texture of it. I can't do it. Made me gag. Chicken broth made me gag. Beef broth made me gag as well. I even had bone broth. Bone broth, oh my God, the flavor of that was just terrible. I didn't like that even before surgery. And now, being 2 weeks post-op, it's easier for me to drink water. It's very, very easy now. The only thing is, before surgery, I was only able to drink water if it was room temperature. Now, it would literally make me nauseous if I drink it if it's room temperature. Now my water has to be ice cold. Even my skin has made some drastic changes after surgery. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like discoloration on my shoulders. Even I started breaking out even more after surgery. I'll even show you a clip of my back so you can see how bad my back broke out after surgery. I'm actually working on getting that corrected now because I can't have that. It's summertime. I'm not trying to have my back looking like a leopard. No ma'am, no ham. I'm part of these 2 groups on Facebook. One of them is called Black Girls Get Bypass and Sleeve 2. And then I'm in another one, which is the Virtua Bariatric Weight Loss group. As you guys know, my providers was Virtua. So when I got my surgery date, I posted in both of those groups that my surgery date was going to be May 25th. And one person from each group had the same surgery date. So we called ourselves, hey, surgery twin, hey, surgery twin. One of the girls lives in Florida, and the one that went through Virtua with me, she had the same surgeon as I did. Her surgery took place in the morning, whereas mine was in the afternoon. And she was in the room literally right next door to me in the hospital. So I got a chance to meet her in person, and we got a chance to walk around on the hospital floor together. And we talk literally every single day to check on each other. So it's always good that you have the support system. Yes, you have your family and your friends, but it's also even more important to have these support groups, with other people that are going through the same thing. So I really, really find that if you have those support groups, it really does help you out along the way. It actually makes it easier. Even when I got home after leaving the hospital, I stayed at my parents' house. That's one. My parents have this recliner that is amazing, to where if you press the button, it literally reclines you all the way back. And then when it's time for you to get up, it literally lifts you all the way up to where you're in a standing position. So it's easier for you to get up and walk. That actually benefited me a whole lot because I could not lay in the bed just yet. It wasn't comfortable, like I said. So that recliner came in handy really, really well. They also gave me like this pillow that I can use to put the pressure on my stomach. So if I have to cough or if I have to sneeze, holding that pillow and holding on to it would actually help the pain a little bit. But when I tell you, when I sneezed, the first time I sneezed after having surgery, that was the worst feeling in my life. It literally felt like my incisions, they all opened up. That's literally how it felt. It was so horrible, to where every time I felt like I had to sneeze, I made sure I ran to get that pillow and held on so tight. So sometimes I had to even crouch down just so I can sneeze. And the pain will still be there, but oh my gosh, I hated that pain. But now when I sneeze, it's fine. I'm literally not in any pain. I'm in no pain at all, thank goodness. I'm also going to insert a picture of my stomach with all the bandages so you can see how many incisions I actually had. I'll actually show you them now so you can see how well they have been healing. And I don't care about showing my stomach, so what? Oh well. So one was right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Right here, this was the biggest one. I don't know if you guys can see. That was the biggest one that I have. And the reason that one is so big is because that's the one that they actually use to pull my stomach out of. As weird as it sounds, but that's why it's bigger than the rest of them. So far, I am down 21 pounds. Like I said, I'm only a little bit over 2 weeks. I actually went to see my surgeon for my first follow-up on the 10th. I saw him. I want to tell you guys who my surgeon is. My surgeon is Dr. Sharma. When I say that he's like my new best friend, he's very, very nice. He's kind, very understanding. He makes you feel really, really comfortable. He made me feel really comfortable throughout this whole process. And when I did go see him for my 2-week follow-up, it always makes you feel good when your doctor or your surgeon lets you know how proud they are of you. So he's really, really proud of me. And I wanted him to be on camera so he could be on my YouTube so you guys can actually know who he is.
Hi, I'm Gaurav Sharma. I'm surgeon for Brianna. I did a weight loss surgery for her. We did it robotically. She's having excellent recovery. Almost no pain. She's 2 weeks out. She has lost 21 pounds. I can see she's following the rules, and she will have a long-term success, amazing long journey of weight loss, and I'll be with her every single step.
So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you everyone who has been checking on me and sending me all your well wishes and your prayers. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys can follow me on my Instagram page, which is Weight Off Bree. I will insert that below. And I will see you guys next time. Stay safe and stay blessed.